Okay, I want to welcome everyone to our Saturday morning coaching session. This is the first time we've done a Saturday morning. I hope everything works out here for us all. Looks like we've got a great crowd this morning. We've got some people that normally can't attend. David is over in the UK, I think, and he said that it is a lot better Saturday morning for it's 4 p.m. there rather than Thursday morning at 2 a.m. And David, we welcome you aboard this morning, and all those from overseas who normally can't make it to our live sessions. Today we're going to be going over a few things. We've got some new stuff inside the control panel that I want to cover with you and show you. And we're going to talk this morning, we've had some questions, how do you sell Foursquare? How do you sell the reputation management system? We're not going to go in depth on training on how to use those systems, but what I want to talk to you about this morning is how to use that to generate your leads, to open the conversation with your customers so that you can use those tools, how to use those tools individually. Last week we talked about using your texting services as your tool to sell. You can also sell independently your Foursquare system, independently your reputation management system, and how to build all these systems around the mobile app so that you can increase your revenues and increase your income. That's the number one bottom line. We're all here to make more money, to increase our revenues, and to increase our income level. So let me just pull over a screen here. See if everybody can see this. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to cover a couple of things before we get started, because I think it's extremely important that you're using these tools. And we have some of our resellers that are using them consistently, and it's really a big bang for the buck. In order to text the web app to your customer, when you've built them a demo and or you want to send them a specific demo that's on your phone, make sure that you use the text to web app option. It's right here in the control panel. All you do is type their cell phone number in here and hit send text now. And once you do that, that will send that text directly to their phone. They'll be able to click on the link and see the web app in action on their phone. This is a very dynamic tool. It's a great tool to use, a great tool that you're able to show them how the web app works and how to use that. So we want to make sure that when we're out doing that, you're able to send them that. We have a lot of people ask, well, how do I do that? So I wanted to put that in the training this morning. Just click text web app, okay, and send that to them right here. All right. One of the things that has been updated and upgraded is the number of texts that you can purchase. Okay, it goes from 500 to 5,000. Now, let me tell you, the 5,000, I believe it's like 1.3 cents per text. That's a very, very, very good price. So as you get them on the texting, you'll want to, this is 3 cents all the way down to 1.3 cents. The 2,500 apps is 1.8 cents. And of course, the 1,000 apps is 1,000 text and the 2,500 text. So you can get a great price on texting. Now, one thing you want to remember, a text in counts for a text out counts for a text. So when someone signs up, okay, for a program, and let me go in here and I just want to show you real quick. When they receive a text message in, okay, when they receive a text message in, that counts as a text. Okay, a text message out, when they send it from their control panel, that counts as a text. So when someone signs up, that counts as a text. When someone sends out, that counts as a text. So you want to remember that. When they sign up and it sends out an automatic alert, that counts as a text. So one text in equals 2 texts, if you see what I'm saying. If they send in 1 text, they're going to get a text back. That's 2 text messages. Okay, when they send out through their control panel, that's a text message. All right, so I just want you to understand that, so that when you're selling text, you sell them the correct number. It's always good to start them off on the 500 text package. You can always upgrade them. Okay, if you want, if the last case resort, get them on the texting service. And let me tell you why you want to do that, for a couple of reasons. Number one, that increases your income base. Okay, you sell 500 texts for $20 and it's costing you $15. You've just made $5. Okay, you sell 1,000 texts for $45. You just made $20. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you increase whatever you're selling it for, increase that number so that you make a profit. Okay, you want to sell everything you can. Put it together as a package if you want, however you want to do it yourself, but make sure you put your profit margins in there. That's extremely important. Extremely important. How do we change 500 to 5,000? I don't understand what you're asking. 5,000 to 500. You sold them 5,000 texts? Is that what you're asking, Kiro? When they use up the limit, David, you just sell them more text. And you're able to see in there how many texts they've used. Let me go back over to my. See right here, text credits used this month too. Okay, I've used 2 texts this month, and that was for a training the other day. And so you can go in there and watch. When they start getting close, you need to let them know, hey, you're about to exceed your text for the month. Let's say it's the 15th. And what is a good way to use the text marketing as a reseller? I would have everybody out there sign up for texting as a reseller so that you can continually keep your business in front of that customer. And I would for those customers, David, I would send out maybe once a month, just a quick little ad. Have you, started your mobile campaign today? Have you updated your mobile campaign today? Ask us about reputation management. Click here or something like that. Okay, let's get back over here. So how do you see how many web apps they're using there? Now I want to go in here. We've made one quick change here, and I want you to see this. You're able to actually go in and set versus the click to call coming up that you actually put in on their business information. Maybe their business information goes to a desk in the back, and the phone number that they want them to actually call is a different phone number at the front desk. You can actually go in now and change the click to call number. That's a very good feature. Most businesses have more than one phone number, and so you'll want to ask them what phone number do they want their customers when they go into their mobile web app. And when you're showing them how it works and you're showing them the click to call feature, ask them what number they would like to have for the click to call. It may be a totally separate number than the number they give you. So you want to make sure you do that. You want to make sure you do that. You can also see here too that we're putting a tutorial video on each individual section of the control panel, like how to do a logo, how to do a mobile app icon. I'm going to be finishing these up over the next few days. That way you don't even have to go into the training section. You can literally, if you don't know how to do a mobile app title, click on mobile app title, and it's going to bring up the video and show you exactly what it's for, how to use it, and there is no questions. For say example, I signed up 5,000 text messages for a customer this month, and what if he only wants 500 next month? How do you just sign him up for 500 next month? You sign up a customer each month for texting, okay? If it's on a reoccurring payment, cancel the recurring payment and then sign him up for the 500 on the next month. If he's on recurring payment, let's talk about recurring payments on texting real quick for a moment too. We have a lot of resellers that are going out and they're selling texting, but they're not putting it on recurring payments, okay? the payment, the initial payment comes out of your account. It's not an automatic renewal. Then just sell him 500 the next month, Kiro. You don't even need to worry about anything. If you don't need 5,000, just set him up for 500 the next month. But here's what's happening on those that aren't put on renewal basis. People are getting charged, our resellers are getting charged each month for those texts, okay, because it is on a recurring basis with us. When you purchase John Smith's text messages and you buy 500 or 5,000 or whatever the number is you buy, that's going to be recurring with us. If he changes, okay, and it's recurring with us, you need to make sure that you email support and or send in a support ticket, which is the best way to do it. Go into your support system, okay, support and help, and send in a ticket. Good morning, Roger. How are you, buddy? Send in a ticket that you need to cancel that texting, okay, for that customer. And or you need to cancel that 5,000, you need to order 500, okay? Now, if it's not on an automatic renewal, okay, for you, it is on an automatic renewal for us. So you need to communicate with our support staff if you change texting at all, because you will be charged for texting. If you do not have your customer on recurring payments, you need to do that. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get 15 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 customers, and 40 of them are going to have texting set up, and you're not going to remember who, and you're going to get a bill this month. Let's say it's $25 a month times 40 customers. You're going to get a bill this month for $1,000, and you've not charged your customers. So that now you've got a problem. So you need to make sure that you set up your customers, okay, on recurring payments, and or have a very good list and know who you've got to charge each month and on what dates you have to charge them. Very, very, very important. So does everybody understand we've increased the text service? You can go from 500 to 5,000 now, okay? You can also go in and you can change your click-to-call phone number. And you can also see that we're going to put tutorial videos on each tab in the control panel. Okay, your home screen links, you can move these around to wherever you want to move them now. Okay, drag to change the order. You can put them wherever you want to put them. Okay, your share app, you can do the same thing. Place them wherever you want to place them. Okay, you can edit it. You can change it. You can change the icon. You can do whatever you want to do to it. All right. We have all of our customers' cell phone numbers. How do we input that to the system to send them a text? You cannot do that. Okay, listen. You cannot take someone's cell phone number and just put it in there. They have to sign up. You cannot randomly take cell phone numbers. People have to sign up. And or if they have signed something and agreed that you can do that, you can do that. But you cannot take cell phone numbers just randomly and put them in that phone. That is, again, that's spamming. And you cannot do that. Okay? Okay, let's get on to reputation management. How to sell reputation management and how to sell Foursquare. Let's look at the Foursquare lead generation tool real quick. Okay? Foursquare lead generation tool is a great product, and it's a great program. How many of you are familiar? I don't know, Kiro, if you'll send that in to take a screenshot of that and send that into the support system, then they'll be able to answer that question. Guys, if y'all have support questions on this call, do me a favor, please send them in to the support and help section. Right here, support and help. Click on the support and help and ask those questions to the support and help team. Let's get back to the Foursquare lead generation tool. Send them again. Keep sending them till they answer you. Take them a screenshot. The Foursquare lead generator is a two-prong tool. You want to make sure that you use this to generate your business for the next day or whoever you're going to go out and speak to. Okay, so let's just type in here restaurants. All right, I'm sorry, let's type in pizza, and we'll say all categories, and we'll say Dallas, Texas, and we're going to do a search. In screen size. This allows you to do a couple of things, okay? It allows you to build your database for your marketing for the next day, who you're going to reach out to, who you're going to talk to. I'll give you a prime example. This Pizza Inn, now, a lot of times we say, well, that's a chain, you know. Most restaurants like that, Pizza Inn, Kentucky Fried Chicken, all those places are franchises. Now, that may not be the specific franchise location, but you can get the franchise information by going to that location and then talking to someone at the franchise. Okay? So you're able to go in here and you're able to get this information. Now you can see here that they've not claimed this. They've got 0 check-ins. They have no comments, but they're on there. Okay? We're going to click over here and I want to show you real quick. They are located inside Foursquare. Now, what you want to do in this case, and we were asked, well, how do I use this? How do I go in? First thing I'd do is I'd walk in and I'd want to talk to the manager, because let me show you something. Let me go back to this real quick. Okay, let's go down here to, let's find a good one here. Serious Pizza. All right. Now, I would definitely hit this place, Serious Pizza. They've not claimed that, but they've had 3,337 check-ins and 38 comments. None of these have special offers. Okay. Now here's Savuzzi's, and they've claimed their spot. They've had 10,000 check-ins. They've had 88 comments. Okay. And I lost it. Where it went to? Right here. And they have one special. They have one offer. Okay. I would take this page right here and I print it off, and I would show how this business is using Foursquare. What you want to understand about Foursquare is when somebody checks in, it tells, you can't hear? Can you guys hear me? Okay, everybody can hear me, so good. Let me tell him everybody can hear. First off, you need to understand Foursquare fully. Okay, Foursquare is a huge social platform which tells everyone that, let me move my mic up, that tells everyone that is on my list when I check in, okay, especially if they have it tied into Facebook and Twitter. It tells all my friends that I've checked in, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm doing, and everybody's into this social thing of telling everybody else what they're doing. So when I check in, when those 10,000 people checked in, they told probably 100,000 people that they just went to that restaurant. Okay? When they post, when they go in here and post their comments, that also tells everybody what they've done when they're tied into their social media platforms. Okay? I can add a tip here. Now, I'm not there, so I'm not going to add a tip, but you can add a tip if you want to. I've never been to this place. They've got a loyalty special. You see the special right here? Free appetizer on your 5th check-in. So on their 5th check-in, this person's going to get a free appetizer. Now, this is what this does. People literally will compete to go to that restaurant. You see the mayor here, Dylan Y? He's had 26 check-ins in the last 60 days. Now, what a lot of these places will do, you can set up a special offer, okay, for the mayor. So once a month, the mayor gets a free meal, or once a month, the mayor gets something for free or whatever. So they want to set up a special offer for the mayor. Now what happens is people will start competing to go to this business. They'll say, oh man, number one, this is a great place. Look at all the people that go there that have checked in. They've got great comments down here. I want to be the mayor. So they say, well, this guy's checked in 26 times, so I know I need to go in and I need to check in about 15 times this month, and I'll become the mayor. Okay? And the mayor gets a special offer. So you need to explain. You need to really understand Foursquare. Okay? If you've not gone into Foursquare, if you've not signed up for Foursquare, then you're going to have a tough time selling it. You have to make sure you sign up for Foursquare. You can see right here, this is my Foursquare. And I've got it set to my Twitter. I've got it set to everything. I've got it set to Facebook. But you want to make sure that you've signed up for Foursquare yourself. There's one thing I know. If you're not using it, it's hard to tell a customer how to use it. You need to set up a Foursquare specifically for your mobile app company. If you own other businesses, you need to set up Foursquare for those companies. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're using the product that you're out there selling. It's free to sign up for. Okay? It's $10 to claim it. All right? To go down here and claim your business. Okay? Right here. Click on claim here. But back to what we were talking about. Let's say that I want to go in and I want to show somebody. Okay, we'll show Alante right here, cafe and catering. We'll go here and we'll say, hey, Alante, you've not claimed your business. You've had 200 check-ins. Let me show you how to boost this. Let me show you how to really get people using Foursquare. How do people check in if we're operating from home? I'm not saying they're going to check into your mobile app business if you're operating from home, unless you have an office. But what you do when you sign up for that, when you go in and you start using it, you need to download the app and you need to start checking into all the places that you go to so that you understand the project and you understand the program. You need to go in and set your business up and spend $10 to claim your business so that you know exactly how it works and exactly how to show these people to do it. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. So what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to go in here and you say, listen, let me show you what Savuz's is doing. They've got 10,000 check-ins, okay, 10,000 check-ins. They've got 83 comments and tips. So, Mr. Alante, what I want to show you is how to use Foursquare to increase your business. Now, when they sign up for Foursquare, okay, they're going to get a nice sign. It's a nice window sticker sign, and it goes in and it says, hey, check in here with Foursquare. First off, that's the first alert. I was in a restaurant on the road just the other day, and they had it on every one of their menus. Make sure you check in with Foursquare. And that prompted me, so I pulled out my phone and I checked in with Foursquare. Okay? They also had a QR code next to that where you could scan in right to their restaurant. I didn't scan it in. I just typed it on my phone and clicked on my app and went right to their restaurant. But because it also geolocates you. When you go into Foursquare from your phone, okay, it geolocates your area. Let's say I was on Interstate 30 in, I just happened to be on Interstate 30 in Cattle Mills, Texas, is where I stopped at the Huddle House restaurant. It geolocated me and it told me everything that was close to me. So when it geolocated me, I was able to type right on the restaurant that was located in Foursquare, and there was only 2 places that was in that specific area. And I clicked on that restaurant and I put my comments in there. So from your phone, it will geolocate you, okay, and tell you what Foursquare locations are in that area. So, and that's the way I did it. But you want to be able to go in and tell Mr. Alante how to increase his business using Foursquare. You need to explain to him how it will send out that information, how the people that check in, how it sends out that information to all their friends, and it starts sending out all the comments, okay? When they type in a comment, it's going to send that out there, and how immediately that check-in starts going viral. Every business today understands going viral because they see it on the news every night where a new YouTube video goes viral, okay? So you want to be able to use that tool. Now, the biggest question I have is people say, well, how do I upsell that if the client can do it for $10? The client's not going to do it for $10. If he was, you would not see all these notes. Most of these businesses do not even know they're listed on Foursquare. Foursquare did the same thing that Google Places did. They went out and they entered all of these businesses, okay? And you can see that these that have not even came in and claimed their business, and these must be very popular spots. To get 4,400 check-ins, okay, these are hot spots. But the problem with this guy here is, and the same problem with Grimaldi's. Now, he's claimed his business, okay, but he has 0 rewards. So you need to understand the rewards program. You need to know how to set them up with the rewards program. And when you go in and you sign up, okay, for your own business, and like I think it was David that asked me, said, you know, what if nobody comes here? You're still able to go in there and you learn and understand how to set up their rewards program for them. That's what you're charging for. Now, we have one reseller in Florida, I believe he is. He charges $49.95 a month to maintain their Foursquare program for him. And he's selling it like hotcakes. But what he's able to do, he's able to go in, he says, okay, I need to know what rewards programs we're going to set up, and he sets those up for them. Okay, we're going to give away a free pitcher of beer with every 5th pizza you buy, or every 5th visit. You're going to get a free chips and salsa. Every 5th visit, you're going to get a free oil change. See, this isn't just for restaurants. You can do oil change. You can do anything. Let's go up here and put oil change. Let's see how many come up. Hunt Oil, Ewing Oil, Oil and Cotton, Humble Oil Filling Station, Quick Car, Howard Chains, Classic Oil and Lube. You know, you think about it. What a great way to drive people back to Classic Oil and Lube. Don't think of Foursquare as just for restaurants. Foursquare is for every single business out there. But you can see the difference in how the check-ins for those restaurants are. Hunt Oil. I don't know what Hunt. Let's see what Hunt Oil is. It really don't say what kind of business this is. Let's see if we can tell by the photos. It's a very nice place, whatever it is. It may be a oil company with with stuff like that. Let's see here. I'm not sure what kind of business this is. I would sure call them and ask them. I mean, they've had 364 check-ins. But let's go back down here. Let's look at Quick Car. Now, they've had 173 check-ins. Okay, they offer no incentives. All right. They've had 0 comments. What you want to do is, and what you're charging for, number one, is helping them to set up their rewards program. If it's costing you $10 to claim their program, you want to charge for doing that. Okay. So in your initial offering, let's say I go in and I go to Quick Car. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, is your manager available? And you're sitting there talking to the manager. And some of these places, these smaller places, usually the manager may be the one changing the oil. Okay, so you're going to get quick response going into these kind of places. Is the manager available? Yes, I'm the manager. Sir, are you familiar with Foursquare? Not a clue what you're talking about. Well, let me talk to you. Do you have just a moment so I can share with you in just about 5 minutes the power of Foursquare and increasing your business, increasing your revenue, and having the opportunity to bring your customers back, and not only bring your customers back, but using a rewards program to incentivize new customers coming in? You bet. Why? Because this is a very competitive business. So you start talking to him, and because you've downloaded the Foursquare app on your phone, you're able to go right to Quick Car and show him what he looks like on your mobile phone. Okay? Go in today. You can do it right now while I'm talking to you. Download the Foursquare app. Very, very important. Download the Foursquare app. Now you're going to take that Foursquare app and you're going to show him his business on Foursquare. You're going to show him exactly how it's done, exactly how he's set up. You know, he has no tips. He has nothing. If he's got a Facebook, okay, you can share it via Facebook. I'm not linked up to Facebook. Okay, this will automatically post on my behalf. Okay, I can share it on Twitter. Now, let me give you an example. Can you see right here? I'm on Facebook. Now, this will do the same thing from your phone. You link up to Facebook when you go into share, okay? And once I'm linked up to Facebook, until I unlink, I'm always linked with Facebook. This is a great place to get your oil changed. Great service. You guys already know I can't spell and I can't type. But let me fix this since I'm going to post it. Now I'm going to share this. Click, and it just posted on my Facebook. Okay, just that quick. Now all my friends know that Quick Car on Lemon Avenue in Dallas, Texas is a great place. Okay, now I can add a tip right here. Great service. And you can do this from your phone, and you need to be able to show your client how people will do this. I'm going to share that. Okay, see right there, it posted it, and I can put a little heart on there and say I liked it. All right, so he's had a total of 173 check-ins. Okay, and you need to explain to them. Now you need to explain to him that he has not claimed his Foursquare page. Now guys, if I was you, I wouldn't go in and say, sir, I can claim this for you for $10. Because really you can't. It's going to cost you $10, but it's going to take you your time to be able to do that. Now when you go in and claim this, it's going to bring you up to this page, okay? And it says right here, this is very important. I've had this question 100 times. Can I do it if I do not own the venue? Yes, I am the owner or working on behalf of the owner and agree to the venue platform terms of use. Okay, so you're going to work on behalf. You need to make sure you have your paperwork ready. You need to use your form, your recurring payment form. You need to do your little contract, whatever contracts you use. We have the paperwork in our own system. If you're not using that, whatever you're using to sign these people up, you need to have them sign their contract. Now you have a contract that says you are working on behalf of the owner. Okay, you're going to go in and you're going to get started. Now it's going to ask you to type a phone number right here. Okay, when you type in that phone number, you need to type in your cell number. Okay, and you're going to receive a call. When you receive that call, it's going to give you a code. When you receive that code, you have to type that number right there in that spot. Now, when you continue, okay, it's going to come and it's going to bring you up to another page, and you're going to have to put in your credit card information, and you're going to claim that venue. When you claim that venue, it's claimed. Okay, there is no more cost involved. Now you can go in and you can set up, and I'm doing a video on it right now, as a matter of fact. It'll be out in just a few days. You can go in and set up the complete rewards program. You can ask them, okay, what rewards do you want to give? Do you want to give a mayor something special, maybe a free oil change for the mayor a month? Okay, now what does the mayor do? What incentive does that give? Those people are competing to get their oil change there. Okay, now on an oil change, you change it every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, but that mayor is wanting that bonus. So he's going to make sure that every time he thinks about it, he's getting his oil changed at the old Quick Car. Okay? Very, very important. For the others, for the other bonuses, for the other rewards programs, you can say, okay, Mr. Quick Car, what we're going to do, what do you say, every 5th oil change, you get a free whatever. Maybe you get a free oil change. Or maybe every 10th oil change, you get a free oil change. Every 5th oil change, you get all your fluids checked for free, because they charge for that. I don't know if you get your oil changed in an oil change place, but if you want the super service, which is about $20 more to have all your fluids checked, they charge for that. So one of the incentives can be, okay, Mr. Quick Car, how about every 5th oil change, you'll check all the fluids for free and fill up their fluids or whatever. But does everybody see where I'm going with this? How to use this? I want to make sure I don't want to lose anybody. Everybody's gotten really quiet because I know you're sitting there listening, extremely attentive. Okay? Everybody's saying yes. Very good. Very good. So you're going to charge for this service. Now, to me, $49.95, great price. $39.95, great price. But don't do it for free. And set it up on a recurring basis. Because what you want to do, and if you're not doing this now, shame on you. If you've got one customer, if you've got 10 customers, or if you've got 100 customers that you're working, you need to make sure that you're staying in front of them at least once a month. Okay? At least once a month. Just to stop in, hey Joe, just want to stop in, make sure everything's going okay. Is there any changes you need to make? Is there anything that we need to look at? No, Carrie, everything's great. All right, Joe, I appreciate it. Next month when I go in, okay? Hey, Joe, I just wanted to stop in, man, and I just wanted to tell you about this new reputation management program we have. Or I want to tell you about this new Foursquare program we have that you'll be able to give rewards out to your customers, which continually drives customers back into your business. That's great. Well, what's the first thing they ask? Oh, what's that going to cost me? Well, since you're already a customer, Joe, I can set you up for $29.95 a month. It's normally $49.95 a month for people that are not customers. But since you're already a loyal customer, you've got your own little rewards program there. Since you're not a loyal customer, since you're a loyal customer, you will do it for $29.95 a month. So it incentivizes them. Guys, I don't care if you do it for $9.95 a month and it's a loyal customer. You just added another $120 a year to your bottom line. Okay, 10 customers is $1,200 a year. 100 customers is $12,000 a year to your bottom line. Now, if nothing made sense to you out of this whole training session, that should have. You see where I'm going now, where you incentivize this? Let's say you do it for $19.95 the first month. It costs you $10 to go in and claim that venue. Okay, so you made $9.95 the first month. You made $19.95 every month after that. So you want to be able to increase it. If you do it $10 a month, it costs you $10 the first month out of your pocket. You just made $110 for the year. So, but anyway, you go in and claim their venue, get it all set up. Then it's going to do a final verification, okay? And you go in and finish filling it out. What you want to do when you go in and sell this program is you want to go in and you want to explain to them how the rewards program drives customers back to their current customers, back to their venue. The social media, viral aspect of this program reaches out to not only their current customers, but their current customers are telling everybody else, just like I just clicked on that button, that this is where I get my oil changed. They give great service. And one thing they need to do, and you need to do this no matter if it's a quick car, quick lube, if it's a restaurant, if it's a beauty shop, you need to explain to them and teach your clients, educate your clients that when they talk to their customers, say simply this: hey, could you make sure you check in on Foursquare for us? Now they're getting their customers in the habit of checking in with Foursquare every time they come into their shops. The more viral that gets going, the more activity on their Foursquare page, what does that do? That helps incentivize and SEO their Foursquare page, and that starts driving that Foursquare page up into the search engines. And when someone searches for their business, like Moby Advertising Group, or whatever, it drives that up in the search engines. And now people are starting to see the incentives and all that stuff right on the search engines. Very, very important, Search engines today aren't like they used to be. Search engines today are looking for activity. The more activity you have on your site, the higher up in the search engine you're going to get. So let's just do a quick overview. First off, you want to go into your Foursquare lead generator. Now you want to drive down and you want to go in here and you want to find some places, And if you want to know what it is, now we know right here, U.S. Trust Bank of America Oil and Gas Department. We know that's not a quick lube, Hunt Oil, that's probably not a quick lube either. Humble Oil Filling Station, okay, we know that that's a quick lube. Quick Car, that's a quick lube. Howard Changes, that's probably a quick lube. Classic Oil and Lube, we know for a fact that that's a quick lube. Pennzoil 10-minute change, that's a quick lube. Quick Car, Oil Depot, Valvoline. I mean, you can tell what the quick lubes are, okay? PF Chang's is actually a restaurant. I don't know why that came up under quick lube, although they do have some greasy chicken. But anyway, you can go down through here and you can find the quick lubes. Okay, so you line out your area, and now you want to go in and you want to see who's been claimed and who hasn't. Okay, and you can see now this right here, other than the Valvoline, okay, this is a gold mine, because out of all 50 of these, there's only been one that's been claimed. Now we know that some of these aren't quick lubes, but if 30 of these have not been claimed, you've just opened the door to 30 new customers. Okay? You have to understand the Foursquare program. Now you want to go in and you want to talk to them. Okay? Is the manager available? Yes, Scott, that's exactly what I wanted. This is Scott's question. What's the approach when talking to a Jiffy Lube, etc.? Now, I will tell you, most Jiffy Lubes or those places, they're franchised. If you find one that has multiple, you're probably talking to somebody that's got a whole bunch of money. But this is what I would do when the approach when talking to a Jiffy Lube, etc., and they own multiple locations, offer a discount to set up, get each location set up. Yes, and this is exactly what I do. Let's say I walk into the Jiffy Lube and I'm talking to John. He says, I don't own this. And you ask who the owner is. Okay, now you go see the owner. That owner may be out of town. Okay, so when you call there and you talk to them, who do I need to talk to? Now I'm going to tell you, if I was talking to a Jiffy Lube and John owns 50 Jiffy Lubes, if I had to get in my car and I could set an appointment with John to go get all those 50 of those Jiffy Lubes, I would definitely do it. Okay, but what you want to do is you want to say, I need to speak to the person then who owns these establishments. Speak to that person, get in front of the person. The presentation's the same. Okay? But yes, I would offer a discount. Anytime you sell multiple locations, okay, they're not going to pay full retail. They're just not going to. Most businesses aren't going to do that. When they're giving you a $100,000 a year deal, and your normal retail on it would be, $250,000, you're going to give them a discount. You're going to do that for $150,000 or whatever. You're going to give them a discount. But then you go in and you set up each individual location. And it's the same thing. You go in and you set up your rewards program. You go in and you set up your memorial program. You go in and make sure each individual place is claimed. That way each place can get their print materials, and the print materials are free. They send them to them. They get their print materials, and they get their window stickers. And the biggest thing you need to do, and this is for everybody, when you go in and you sell this, whatever price you're selling it for, you need to understand the program. Let me say once again, I highly recommend, if you haven't done so, as we're sitting here talking, download the mobile app on your phone. Okay? After you download the mobile app on your phone, go in and sign up for your own business, your app business, or whatever your business is. If you have another business that you can more readily use it for, okay, and get something out of it. But even with Foursquare, if they don't come to your establishment, when you're talking to someone out there in the business, just let the person know, hey, we're on Foursquare. Could you go in and give us a comment? They don't have to physically be at your business to check in and say that they've done something. Okay, they don't have to be in your establishment. For example, I just checked in at Quick Car, and I'm sitting in Commerce, Texas, and that's about 90 miles from me. Okay, so they don't have to physically be there. But let them know that you use that program and you would like them to go in and rate you. You would like them to go in and share comments about you. You would like them to go in and let everybody else know. Okay, Everybody's attached to Facebook at the least. Every business out there, everybody's attached to Facebook. So once they do that, it goes viral to all their friends. And being in the mobile app industry, you definitely want a business to help you go viral to all their friends. But approach them, find out who you need to talk to. 9 out of 10 times in a corporation like that may own 20 Jiffy Lubes, the owner's not the decision maker on that program. They may have a tech guy or something like that you need to speak to first, and then the tech guy is going to take it to the owner and say, hey, listen, we need to do this. Okay? This guy's going to set up everything for us. What a great deal. And I'm going to tell you, the tech guy's not going to do it because most tech guys are lazy, and they're not going to do any more than they have to do. They'd rather see you get paid, $20 to do it than them have to go in and do it by themselves, because they've got about 5,000 other things to do. Any other questions on Foursquare before we move on to the famous reputation checker? Any questions at all? Take them real quick. Does everybody understand how to go sell Foursquare now? Just give me some yeses there in the box. What if they say, why do I have to pay you monthly? Because you charge a monthly fee for maintenance. You're charging a maintenance fee. It's just like, why do they have to pay you monthly for an app? Yeah, you're charging them a maintenance fee. Okay. All right, looks like everybody's got it. Got a bunch of yeses, and Joe says, I have a better understanding. Great, Joseph. That's what I want to see, buddy. Reputation checker is absolutely no different, except you've got a few more tools to go in. When on our website is the William, whatever you typed didn't finish there. When on our website is the analytics. Okay, let's go to reputation. I'm sorry. Are you talking about on your reseller site? Or are you talking about Foursquare? Send a ticket to support on that. I don't think they have analytics set up on your specific reseller site, but I could be absolutely wrong. So send that into the support ticket system. Okay, let's go on the reputation checker. You're going to sell reputation checker exactly the same way, except you have a very, very powerful tool here. And I'm going to use, like I did the other day, roofer, Dallas, Texas, and we're going to search Yelp. Now let me say again, it's extremely important that you set up your Yelp page for your business. Now this just isn't for restaurants. As you can see, I just typed in roofing. This is for every business, okay? And every business sometime or another will get rated. Now with reputation checker, what you're going to do is you're going to show them, first off, you're going to go in and it allows you to do the same thing. You can get all the details. You can line out your day, okay? And you're going to go in and you're going to come in here and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to get my address. What else can you do with reputation checker? Same thing with Foursquare. You can check their website, okay? Infinity Roofing Group. How many of you downloaded the Opera mobile emulator? Everybody, I hope. Let me come over here. Let me unclean my screen. Let me go into the Opera mobile emulator. Let me come down here and find my phone, the Galaxy S2. I saw a Galaxy Note yesterday, man. How awesome was that? Okay. I'm going to put in the address. Let me see what it was here. Infinity Group Roofing. I can just about tell you the way that's loading is probably not a mobile site. See what I'm talking about here? His site's not mobile ready. So now I've got a couple of things. I know his website is not mobile ready. Okay. I've got his information here. This guy put a comment in here. My parents had their roof, but due to what was attributed to material defect, the roof started falling apart. The shingles were popping up. Since there is a warranty on the roof, we called the company several times. To be clear, this material defect is not the fault of the company. With that said, not only did the roofing company schedule several appointments with us and fail to show up, but over 7 months later, we are still in square one. He's got a bad rap here. Now, you've got 2 reasons to go visit him. Number 1, he doesn't have a mobile site, okay? Number 2, you're going in to share with him he's got a bad comment on Yelp, and you want to help him take care of his problem, okay? Now, with contractors, this is very easy to do because most contractors have salesmen, okay? So you'll go in and you're going to go meet with this guy, all right? And usually on their website, it tells you who the owner is. Let's see here if it says on their Contact Us page. It doesn't. Let's go to About Us. And you can get the names and stuff you need. Family-based operation. It's usually got their names on there. In this case, it doesn't. But just go with Gary. So I probably want to talk to Gary. It looks like Gary owns Infinity Group Roofing. Okay? So back to the App Wizard. You know he's got a bad comment. Now this is how you walk in the door and open this conversation. Hi, is the owner available? Well, he's busy right now. Can I help you with something? Yes, you can. I was just looking through Yelp and I wanted to discuss his comment with him, the review that a customer gave, which isn't very favorable. Or you can say, hey, I just wanted to go over this comment that I saw on Yelp where he got a bad review. That owner is probably sitting in his office and he heard everything you said. He's probably going to walk out without the secretary even walking back there. Why? Because he wants to know what the review was. Because he doesn't know that this is here. You can claim Yelp just like you claim Foursquare. Okay? Except Yelp is free to claim. All right? So you're going to discuss this with him. Now that you've opened his eyes, now what are you going to do? You're going to show him that, hey, I can help you with your reputation management. Reputation management is the #1 problem with companies today. They're getting bad reviews and they don't even know it. We have put together a program where your salesman, when a job is complete, can have your customers give you a review immediately. I don't know if I said this on one of our trainings here. I paid before this system come up $250 a month for a company to monitor my reputation management system. $250 a month. And they only would review and give me updates on 10. So that was $25 per review. Does everybody see where I'm going with this? This is a huge opportunity for you to make great money. So what happened here is the old Infinity Roofing Group had a bad review. Now let's go down here. Bold Roofing has a rating of 2.5. Okay, let's see what their customers are saying. Would never use this company. Let me say up front, I haven't any work done on my house. I never will because of their aggressive sales tactics. Okay. Of course, most roofing companies want aggressive salesmen, so that's probably not a bad review for the owner. But you can see here that they've got a website, their phone number, their address, all the information that they need, okay, that you need to go out and talk to this customer. Also, he's got 3 bad reviews. So, very good reason to go out and see this customer, all right? What you want to sell them on is Carrie, is this sort of like Angie's List in regards to credibility and reviews? I don't really want to compare it to Angie's List. Angie's List customers pay to give reviews. Okay, so but it's the same thing. I mean, Angie's List is a reputation type management system. Now that's actually my phone this time, Roger. My dog is playing with a ball up underneath my feet, want me to kick it again. But no, that's not that's not the dog bell this time. But so you can see, you go down through here and you look and find those that have bad reviews. Now you say, well, Kerry, what about the ones who have great ratings? Okay, some of these have great ratings. You want to sell them on the reputation management system too. Why? Just like with the Foursquare system, the more information going through their specific site, because each one of these companies help, they get their own specific URL, okay? And on their own specific URL, that drives them up in Foursquare. The more reviews they get, how do you clear up their bad review after they sign? You can't take them off. Okay, Charlie, that's a great question. How do you clear up the bad reviews? You stuff it full of good reviews. And what that does is it drives the bad reviews down to the bottom of the page. So let's say a guy's got six reviews. The top 4 are terrible. What you want to teach that customer to do, and it doesn't matter what they are, whether it's a beauty shop, a real estate office, a restaurant, a contractor, no matter what they are, you want them sharing, okay? And I know we've got a reputation card coming out that's going to have an up arrow and a down, or a thumbs up and a thumbs down. They're actually going to be able to scan right into their phone and give a review on the spot. You want that client's customers doing reviews on the spot. Let me give you an example for contractors, for example. My salesman goes out and he knocks on a door, okay? He gets the job. Immediately when the job is complete, he can give them a card with a thumbs up and thumbs down on it and ask the customer to go in, if they would, and give him a review. 99% of customers are happy the first day. They're happy right after the job is done, okay? So they're going to go in and they're going to give you a good review. Well, let's say today I had 10 salesmen out on the street, and out of those 10 salesmen, I got 8 reviews, and all the reviews were good. Those 8 will top the other 6 and start pushing them down the page. The more good reviews you have. Now, the great thing with using the system is what? Let's go here to the system real quick. Does everybody understand, before I go off this page, how to locate your customers and how to use this to get the reviews? Okay, everybody says yes, everybody says yes, everybody says yes. I'm going to talk about that here in just a minute, Charlie. Charlie's asking what should we charge. Everybody says yes. Okay, so we know how to use this part of the system. Now, this is what you sell them on. You sell them on, you're selling them on, the reputation checker is for you. You print that information. You're selling them on the reputation management system. Because what your salesman can do now, what your waitresses can do now, what the people at the counter can do now is be able to use the reputation management system that's built into what? The mobile web app, okay? The mobile web app, to be able to do their reviews on the spot. Can an owner write his own phony good? Yes, they can. An owner can do that. But if you'll notice, on the ones that, on everything I just showed you, Peter, the owners aren't going in there writing themselves good reviews. They don't even know they've got the bad reviews. Okay? This reputation, and Yelp is huge. I don't know if you ever see there in your own hometowns, but Yelp has been on the news here probably 3 to 5 times over the last year, where customers are going in and their business starts to drop and they don't understand why. And they go in and they see where on Yelp, people have started writing bad reviews of their business. They don't understand Yelp. And so they go in there and they find out that they cannot delete those reviews. And these bad reviews are tearing their business down and they don't understand why. Yelp is a very powerful reputation management. Yeah, but you can go in there and write your own junk. Even heard reference to Yelp on TV shows. Yeah, Yelp is huge. I mean, it's huge. So what you want to be able to do is, and I don't know how that got on there. I must have been in there testing something. But anyway, you go in and you set up your Foursquare, okay? It'll post to Foursquare, it'll post to Yelp, it'll post to Google Places. Let me take that off of there. It posts to Google Places, and you're able to go into your system here to rate us. Does everybody see the rate us button? And you want to show your customers. Now, this is also where you can have them go in and use a QR code and go directly to this page. They can give you a thumbs up and or a thumbs down. Thumbs up, they put the information in there and submit it. If it's good, it posts it immediately to all those places that you have set up. Foursquare, Yelp, and Google Places. The 3 #1 reputation management programs in the country. Okay? The 3 most powerful reputation management systems in the country. Yelp, Google Places, and Foursquare. So when they give you a thumbs up and they submit that, it immediately posts and go viral. Immediately. If they give a thumbs down, okay, let me just show you here real quick. Name, Carrie, phone number, submit rating. Sorry you had a bad experience. Our staff has just been informed of your rating and comments. Okay? Don't they have to log in first? What do you mean log in first? Well, when you set up the reputation management system for them, right here, I'm going to go back here and I'll redo this other thing because I want to make sure you guys understand this. When you set up this reputation management system, it's automatically logged in on their system through their mobile app. When someone posts, it automatically posts to those places. Okay? They are logged in. Okay? So you set it up. You put your information in there. You go to Yelp. Okay, you put your business name, state, city, and state. Can't find your business, click here, or you can put in the Yelp URL. And let me just show you how to do that real quick. Okay, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to pull off this URL. Does everybody see that? Carrier Mobi app site is mobiadvertisinggroup.com. Okay, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put this URL in right here. Okay, I'm going to add now. Okay, see how that populated my Yelp? Now when someone goes into the mobile app, they're able to go in and post this information, and it will automatically, because my app is signed into these places, it will post to my sites. Okay, so let's go back in over here. Okay, let's rate us. Ah, shoot. Now, that's a good thing to see. It only allows someone to rate you once. Okay? It only allows you to rate them one time. That's right. This system forces the business to improve their services to get better reviews. Yeah, if a restaurant is bad, Charlie, you're exactly right. Yes, per day. So a customer can't go in, and this happens, okay? And this is why this is set up this way. People will go in there and they will spam a reputation management site. So what it does is it reads the IP and it only allows it to post once so that you cannot spam a business. Okay? So since I did right there. But let me give me 1 second here. I'm going to find something real quick. But you want to sell this the exact same way as you sold. Let me find something. You want to sell this exactly the same way that you sold I'll put something up for you real quick so you can see this. Okay, let this slide come up here. I just want to show you something real quick. This is the reputation program. This is a reputation management program, the Reputation Defender. Defend, enhance, and promote your business reputation. Customers share good reviews and it goes viral. Okay? So when it's a thumbs up, it posts. When it goes through this system, this is extremely important that you explain this to your customers. Okay? One thing this system does is allows everything good to go viral immediately. Okay? They can it allows it to post to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Foursquare, and Yelp. All right? Now, if it's a bad review, it goes to the management. Whereas if someone goes to Yelp and posts it, the manager has no control over it. None whatsoever. Okay, it's going to post. But when you show them how to use the reputation management on their smartphone through the mobile app that you've sold them for $100 a month and a $197 setup, okay, all the bad reviews instantly go to the manager. So someone had asked a while ago, well, if they've got bad reviews, how do you get rid of them? You're allowing the bad reviews to go to the management and not be posted. All the good reviews are posted and drives down everything on there that's bad. And like someone said also, you know, this makes the company improve their business. So not only you've done several things here. You've shown them that, hey, you've got something you need to fix if you want to stay around. Number two, we want to help you fix your reputation by allowing your customers to post good comments immediately. It allows it to go viral on your on Yelp and Google Plus and Facebook and Twitter and all these places, okay, immediately. And everything bad that comes in, you're going to get it first before anybody sees it. We're going to keep it from being posted so that you can fix your problems, okay? So they're able to, if they post a phone number, able to call them immediately. And it may be something as simple. Let me use roofing, for example. If you leave nails in someone's shrubs and after 2 or 3 days they find them, they're going to be upset about it, okay? So if they post a bad remark about that, hey, this is Kerry with Admiral Group Roofing. I just saw your comment about the nails in the shrubs. I will have someone out there immediately to take care of that, okay? Now what's going to happen? When my guy goes out there and cleans all that up, I can pull out the old smartphone and say, Miss Smith, I just want you to know I've taken care of everything. We would like you to review our quick service if you would like, and they can do it right there on the phone. Or give them a card with the thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, Miss Smith, when you get a moment, we'd like you to review our service for coming out and taking care of this problem. She's going to give you a good mark. Well, that's what's going to get posted, not the one that says that you left your yard dirty. So great, great, great program. If a customer makes a negative comment outside of our app, would it also go to our reputation management tool? Yes, every day about 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock, depending on how many comments that are posted, you will receive that. You will receive all posts from Google+, Yelp, and Foursquare that come in, and it will send an email straight to your phone, and you can manage that and you can see that, even if they don't go through your system. So anything posted will even come to you. But this is a very, very powerful program into the fact that everything good, post immediately. Everything bad is sent to the management team so that they can see exactly what happens. So charging for this, you know, this is another 49. This is another powerful tool that you could literally go out and set up for, you know, $200, you know, a $200 setup and a $49.95 plus. There are reputation management companies charging $2,500 and up to manage reputation management. I was paying $25 a review. and I got 10 reviews, and that was for 10 reviews a month. So if I'd have had 100 reviews, that'd have been $2,500. If I'd had 200, that's $5,000. I would charge a setup. Now, these are just numbers I'm pulling off my head. I would charge a setup of probably anywhere from, shoot, I mean, you could get it up to $199 a month for the setup. I mean, $199 setup and $49 plus, $49.95 plus, or $49.97 plus. You can offer a business a package deal, Foursquare, RD texting with a free mobile site for $299 setup, and or any other amount. That's exactly right, Charlie. And that's what we talked about last week. Package, and the big word today, the big term today is bundle. Okay, you can sell them individually, and what you need to do is you need to have a breakdown of individual prices. Okay, this is our normal price for this. This is our normal price for this. This is our normal price for this. Jim, if we bundle this today, I can give this to you for a $300 setup and $200 a month. I'll have to get, I think that Woodrow's, I don't know if he's finished. I've been out of town for a week, so I haven't talked to those guys. I will ask him about that today, and I'll send him an email about that today, Nick. I know they're finishing up some programming and stuff too. They've been really, really busy this week. Yes, sir. But to go back to the question there, I mean, you can charge, the price is unlimited on reputation. What's a company's reputation worth? How do I put this on my phone? Your reputation management? Is that what you're asking, Roger? Okay, you need to go in and you need to set up your reputation management. And that's where I said, if you guys don't have your Yelp set up for your business, if you don't have your Foursquare set up for your business, if you don't have your Google Plus set up for your business, because you need to do that. So, and once you do that, go into your reputation management system, and just like I click here on Yelp, search your business name. If you go set it up right now, sure, David, get your URL and just put your URL in there. Same thing here. Search your business name on Foursquare and set up your Google Places also. All you do is search in the city and state and do a search, and it'll come right up once you set it up. And then once you set it up, this button right here will show up, Rate Us. And when you rate us, and you can see I've already rated us for today. Once you've rated us, or click on the Rate Us button. But reputation management's easy to walk in and sell, because you have the most powerful tool you could have in your hand. You have the reputation checker. And with the reputation checker, you're able to pull off the actual comments. Print this page, okay, and walk in with that comment in your hand and say, I'd just like to talk to the owner about the negative reviews I've saw on Yelp. You don't have to let them know you're selling anything. You're going to get in front of the owner. And from that point there is when you sell the reputation management system. That's come in and sell the reputation management system. He knows he's got problems. He knows he has issues, and you need to make sure he understands, listen, not only is this going to help your reputation, but it's also going to help drive you up in Google, okay? Google Places is owned by Google. So the more activity you have on Google Places, and they're really pushing Google Places now, okay, in a big way. So the more comments you have on Google Places, the better Google likes it, and it's going to push you up the search engine. Yeah, Nick, I sure will. I sure will. All that is a JPEG file. I'll send that out to everybody. Okay, any questions on reputation management? I know we've gone way over today, but everybody has stayed, and we've got a full house, and so I think everybody's learning something. Any more questions on reputation management? Range of prices, $49.95, $249.95, $1,049.95. You know, what I would do is if I bundled it up, I'd probably do like $49.95 or something like that, $49.95 or $59.95. I mean, you could literally go $99.95 for this, and people would love you and hug your neck. I tell you, I would do a setup fee. If I was, I would do a setup fee. I wouldn't do a setup fee less than $99.95. Because you're going to have to set up a Foursquare for them, you're going to have to set up Yelp for them, and you're going to have to set up Google Places for them if they've not already done it. Thanks, Scott. Money making information, that's what I'm here for. Anybody else? I'm going to close with this, and I highly recommend everyone do this. This is Google, and I talk about YouTube all the time. Google, thanks, Joseph. Google is, YouTube is one of the most powerful search engines out there. It's owned by YouTube. I went out and I did a little bit of SEO on one of the YouTube videos, okay? And in less than 2 days, I was #1 in Commerce, Texas for mobile marketing. Now let me tell you where people mess up with YouTube. They'll go in and they'll try to work one place like a Dallas, Texas with 10 million people, okay, where there's probably 100,000 people trying to sell a mobile app. What you want to do is you want to go in and you want to SEO, get you a good video, okay, set up your YouTube channel. Now one thing YouTube does is, and you can do these in your little video editing software that's free if you use Windows. I don't know what Mac uses, but you can edit these. You have to shorten the length or extend the length of the video. If it's the exact same video, YouTube will not allow it to upload because they'll say you're trying to upload the same video 10 times. Okay? So you literally have to go in there and maybe shave 1/10 of a second off the video in order for YouTube to not see it as the same video. They see it as a different video. Although it will be exactly the same video, you're just going to lengthen it just a little bit to make that little change. I did this video. This is actually a video that is available in our change music. Any change to it will change the dynamics of it. Depending on what this just depends on what I do. But anyway, this is a video that's in the video section of our YouTube channel, the IW YouTube channel. And what I did is I took that. I don't think you guys can hear it, but you can see I'm #1. That's the big point I want to make. I'm #1 on Google. And I put a little ad right here in front, and this was just a test. I mean, this was nothing that I put a little thing on the front, and it goes through, and you can see this is just one of the videos that we have. I'm going to shorten it down here. And then I put my little ad at the end of it. And in 2 days, I've had 44 views. Okay? It's been up for 2 days. I've had 44 views. So that tells you right there how powerful this system is. Okay? Now, I actually published this. I changed up the SEO on it. I studied some SEO stuff. I published this on August the 9th. When I went in and changed my SEO on it, I think there were 2 views on it, and those were probably my 2 views. Okay? So I went and changed the SEO on it, and 2 days ago, it popped to the top of Google, and since then I've had 40 views. Just since I SEO'd it to the top of Google. So, but what you want to do is, and let's go back to my point. And this is just Carrie training from Moby Ad Group, okay? And I do the same thing with my roofing company. Get you some short videos, okay? Even some of the videos we have in our archives, and go in and put them in, download them, okay? You can go in and download them and put them on your computer and go in and re-upload them, put your information on there if you want. But you want like mobile marketing, Commerce, Texas. There's 8,000 people in Commerce, Texas, okay? Then I'm going to do a mobile marketing Greenville, Texas. I'm going to pick all the towns around Dallas where nobody's marketing. Okay, everybody's marketing Dallas, Texas. But I'm going to pick the towns around there, and I'm going to market my little mobile marketing company via YouTube, because YouTube's owned by Google, and it drives your business up to the top. Okay, and you'll want to watch them. I check these about every, gosh, I don't know. Let me see here. Roofing. Let's see here. I'm number one in Google Places. Okay. This is one of my YouTube videos here. Okay, I'm number one on results. Okay, after the Google Places. Okay. This is actually a BBB. This Alderman's a BBB. This is Dex Knows. Okay, this is a Dex also. But I'm the number one company right here after Google Places. Now let me see here. That's for my roofing company. I'm number one right here in Greenville, Texas. Okay. So do you see my point? Now that's my roofing company. I haven't done my Moby Ag groups yet. But do you see my point here? You can drive yourself through YouTube to the top of the search engines rapidly, doing some quick SEO for that. You know what? If I could ever learn to type, I'd be dangerous. Dangerous. And you can see number one for mobile marketing. But that's a great thing to do. Go in and play with that. Okay? Go in and play with that. Any other questions? Reputation management, anything? Well, let me ask this final question. How does everybody like the Saturday morning trainings? Do you like Saturday mornings better? Do you like the weeknights better? What's better for you guys? Scott says both. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Excellent. Prefer Wednesdays. Saturdays work best. Weekends is much better. Yeah, I don't think about Wednesday night. Saturday is for football. Early Saturday. So we got all over the book there. We'll see what I can do, and we'll test a couple of different things here. Oh, I hear you. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at that. It seems like a lot of people really like Saturdays, but we'll get that going and see. Of texting? You mean what part of the texting, Roger? Oh, okay. I got you, brother. Texting. Texting services goes from 500 to 5,000 per month. Please make sure the sign-up matter you take it very serious, because my customer complained the credit is getting wasted for now. What are they signing up for? Are you talking about someone signs up and they're getting 20 texts back? Is that what you're talking about? Is it the texting that they're getting multiple texts on? Yes, sir. That's your cost price, Roger. To charge your customer, they're sending sign up many times. Okay. Put that in. Do this, Kiro. Email Carrie at instantappwizard.com. That's what you're talking about? Yeah, they're working on that now, David. Carrie, Kerry, at instantappwizard.com. Yes, if they send 300 people a text, that counts as 300. That's correct. Kerry, Kerry, at instantappwizard.com. A click to call phone number. Okay, guys, y'all have a good weekend too. Thank you very much for coming this morning. We had a wonderful crowd for a Saturday morning. I was nice and fresh, so it worked out good for me. Thank you, Kiro. All right, thanks, everyone. Everybody have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you sometime this week. If you ever have any questions or need any help, send that, get into your control panel, go to support and help, and send that in. Thanks, everyone. Everybody have a great evening, and I'll see you next week.